discount for the same, oops, for the same discount code. So, so I'm going to show you some of those hats. So we have a whole line of these soft loom felted hats is what we call it. It's our only hat that's a patterned hat, so it's cut out of fabric. Now and that means it's also our only hat that we make multiples of. They're very limited run because we're always shifting our colors, and we make the fabric. So we work on a felt loom. Just gonna do a little mute. I guess I can't do it. Okay. Trying to host and talk. Anyway, we make the fabric on a felt loom. So we do different layers of either 2 layers of wool that come together and kind of blend a little bit, and sometimes a layer of fabric with wool felted into it. So I just want to show you an example. This is a chocolate brown on the outside, this mustard on the underside. And so together it kind of gives it a depth. It's not a flat color, right? So, but also it's this very soft, pliable fabric, non-woven material that we can cut and sew our hats out of. So they really do form to your head. So what I'm wearing right now is called a kepi, and we have several colors. I've gotten them all up on the website. What I've done is, actually, let me grab a bigger, I've made a Mother's Day special tab on our website, and you can see all the different colors. These guys are felt on felt. So, I mean, wool fiber on fiber, and that's the kind of felt. So the insides are a different color than the outside, but it gives you, for most of them, a bit of a heathered look. In the middle there is black on black. So, because everyone needs a black hat, right? And the one I have on right now is actually a fabric. So you can kind of see it's like a houndstooth wool fabric on the outside, and it's this cobalt blue on the inside. So the result is essentially this lavender color. And so that's same idea with these guys, fabric. So that's the kepi. So that's one of our styles. They're all adjustable. There's a belt here, but also the belt gives you, it's sort of an optical illusion. It gives you a longer brim or a shorter brim, depending on where you're putting that belt. Now this one is called the Hunter Cap. I want to just show you some of the colors. And it was actually at one of these art parties, and I think we deemed it the boyfriend cap because I made one for my boyfriend, who has a very large head. And it's the hat that he wears absolutely everywhere. And it has a drawstring ribbon on the inside, so it is adjustable. So it's not actually a very large hat. I had to make him a special one because he has a really large head. He's on here, so it's not a secret. And then this one is our flat cap or our pinch cap. People call these all different things, rider's caps. In this case, it's like this cobalt blue on the outside, orange on the inside, and these are some of those colors. I love my mod cap, makes me so happy. Thank you, Carla. If anyone takes a peek at Carla, she's wearing a mod cap. So these are some of the different colors for our flat caps. And again, they're all, actually, you know what I meant to say? They're not all on the website because I am putting them all up on the website. So they're mostly on the website, but it also means that you can send me an email and ask to FaceTime. I can show you some of these, or yeah, just send me an email and I'll send you some photos. Next is our cloche. So this one is probably our most popular of the women's hats because it really is pretty deep, but you can also, flip it up for a different look. I'll take my glasses off for another sense of it. And again, lots of different colors. And sometimes we needle felt in the leaves. So you'll see that on the website that there's different options there. And I think lastly, Nora alluded to the mod cap. Nora, oh my gosh, Carla, I'm calling you Nora. Look at that. they say you interchange names of people that you love equal amounts. So this is our mod cap. And this one also on the outside, it's this boucle fabric. So it's got like little nubs in it. I don't know if you can see that. I like that because it kind of gives it that depth. And then it has blue underneath, and then it was this purple. So it kind of gives you this, in the end, it's fuchsia. So those are, I don't know if I went over. Oh my gosh, I didn't go over. I can't believe it. I just checked my stopwatch. But anyway, I know, right, Kathleen? Woo, go Sam. I usually babble a whole lot. So if you check out on the website, you can look at the Mother's Day specials tab, and I have a whole bunch of them up there, but I also can always show you other hats. Thank you, Sherry. Wait, I don't know which one I look cute in. I see her note, but anyway, I can switch it up a little bit while someone else talks. So
yeah, we are getting up to the point. Just
yes,
letting
I
you know.
was just going to say, next we have Kathleen.
Let's get Kathleen on here. Give me a second. Sorry, I gotta find you, Kathleen. There you are, my dear.
Okay. Hi, everybody. It's so awesome to see everyone and to be here with Sam and all of the founders and all of you. Let's see, I think you guys can hear and see me now. Well, welcome to the Ecologic Studio. Of course, I'm Kathleen Tesnakis, and I am a recycling designer, and I harvest old cashmere sweaters and then transform them into new pieces. I have some of the new work behind me. I've really been focusing on really fun colors because it's time to leave the jackets at home and just have a little tank top and throw that sweater on with your jeans or a nice dress and go out and enjoy life. I've really, as you can see, have been doing, colors that we have in our gardens right now, from the daffodils to the hyacinths, and even like some of the oranges. It's been really, really fun to express myself this way. This is the work that I just recently produced, so it is not on the website. If you see something you love, just do a screenshot, circle it, send it to me, and I'll make sure you can get it. When I work, I always try to do a series. So I will hoard material until I can do something where I can actually offer you one in most sizes. It's not always, how should I say, it's not always small, medium, large, something like that. It actually becomes what it can become, because in this studio, what I do is I'll come up with a concept and then I just try to get the largest pieces that I can achieve, because recycling from old pieces is always a challenge. So this one I really loved. It just always makes me, when I see those yellows and blues together, I think of being in Paris. It's just got those kind of colors for me. So I have small, medium, and large in this, and you can see how they shift. I also this year did a lot of colored banded skirts. Now these are very, very rare. And the reason they're rare is because this is what I do with the waistbands that I take off of the sweaters before I recycle them. And that means that I, again, have a very limited amount. And so I usually get maybe one, 3 pieces out of a concept. And they shift. But when I work, I'm always going back and forth between the sweaters and the skirts to make sure you can find mix matches. Now, let me show you one of those mix matches right here. I have this really fun orange piece, but you don't have to get a cap sleeve if you don't want. You can have this gorgeous Trixie sweater to go with that skirt instead. This one, of course, has that amazing texture on it, so it's a really unique piece. So that one, as you can see, is just interchangeable up there. Look great with that skirt. And then I have a small and a large in these sort of seafoam blues, and you could totally rock that as well. I don't always make everything matchy because I really love how color can be pushed. And that's what I've done here really just taking these purples and blues and letting the blues bring it all together and bring it home. I put one of my favorite outfits on the mannequin, and this is the long sleeve pepper. And I'm going to bring it up for you because I want you to see all of this heathered green in here. This particular piece is an extra large, so it is going to be perfect for someone who is a size 12 or 14. And let me show you that skirt, because this skirt is super yummy. Just so nice. And the back has those wonderful textures also. I have to say that you guys that have been so supportive to us through Art Party, I've met you out on the road. Please forgive me for not remembering everyone's names, but you just bring me so much joy in telling us how we've connected together, and your support has made such a difference in all of our lives. And I just want you to know that you really are a part of our hearts. So I can't wait to see more of you out there. I also wanted to show you some other pieces I did this week. These are such unusual colors, just that soft pink and rust with a little bit of plum at the neck. And this again is a heathered piece, so it has that really terrific texture that you can kind of see there. I hope you can see that. This is an XL. And I put that textured fabric at the top here. And then this one, now see, sometimes the series, when I try to make one of each size, are radically different, and that's just life. So this one has all of these russets. Again, this is a large. It's just such a delight. And I don't want to spend all of my time talking about sweaters. Of course, I'm wearing the butterfly, and I have some fabulous new ones online. But I want to talk about spring and going out on hikes. And oh, how do we order? A lot of these I can't see on the site. Yes. Brandy, you can just, like I said, screenshot something, describe it to me. I'll send you pictures, and then you tell me if that's the right one. You can see that I love my neck scarves. These scarves can be worn in your hair. They can be worn at the neck. They're just really super practical, double layer of cashmere. And I did some really fun colors of those and beret styles. So I just kind of want to show you a couple of these. I did some really fun pinks. And, you know, you don't have to wear them separately. You can wear them together. I do love these pinks. I also did something unique this year. I did ones with flowers, and this is a gray and white beret, so we can be classic. And oh, this one is fun. A little mint green, and if you like mixing patterns, that could be a really interesting piece to do. And of course, if you want to go all out and have a completely total matching set, I have these. So, you know, I obviously just love color. Did I do that too fast?
You're perfect. You're perfect. You were perfect. That was everything. And I have to say, I love the matchy match. So amazing. Thank you, Kathleen. What a pleasure. And I echo your sentiments as well. You guys, we love seeing you out in the real world. But it's nice that we have this like in real life and digital connection as well. Thank you so much, Kathleen.
Thank you.
We're going on to our next artist. We're going to hear from Judith. Hi, Judith.
Let me unmute myself. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. Thank you so much again for having me here at Art Party. It's been a while. I'm very excited to be back here. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Judith Haas. I'm originally from the Netherlands, and I have been living in New York now for more than 20 years. I'm today in my workspace in South Williamsburg, Brooklyn, where I make everything. And today I wanted to start with just showing first my art pieces. I just finished this piece, which is I made in brass with different patinas, and it's 3 panels of 1 by 2 feet, And I am inspired by how nature reclaims the urban environment, how buildings, when they're being exposed to the elements, rust and different patinas come out, how paint peels off. And then I engrave into the patina. So you see the underlying surface, which you probably can see well here, which is in this case brass. And I seal them with clear lacquer, so they're gonna stay the same at this point. And so I make them in different sizes, 1 by 2 feet, like those ones, or 1 by 1 feet. And I also make them a postcard size. This is an idea I came up with during the pandemic when we couldn't see each other in person. These are 4 by 6 inch, and you can have a message engraved in the back if you want to give them as a gift, which is included in the price. And they come with envelopes like this. And you could, for example, put them in a floating frame, or you could just put them on a stand. I'll show you a few different ones. So you can see again the patina, and then the added color and the engraved color. And they're a sheet of brass. It's actually a little bit heavy. It's more than just a postcard. And some are in copper, like this one. And then I also have some abstract ones, like that one. And these should be all on the website if you first go to art and then to postcards. That's where I keep them. And besides art, I also make jewelry with the same technique, some of them. For example, this bracelet that is new, that is not yet on the website. It's one of a kind. It's like this. And you can adjust it. They're easily adjustable. And this smaller one is on the website. I think I call it Dilemma. And then there are some earrings with from brass with different patinas. And I always make sure the post is sterling silver. And I make give the backings in solid sterling silver as well, a little bit larger than normal, so they sit nice and flat on the ear. And I also make sure the post is a little bit lower, so they sit well and they cover the ear low. And then I have another line in silver and gold. It's for example, this bracelet is made in fine silver and fused with 24 karat gold, which is a technique called kumbu. And then I also add black. And this year I have done a little bit more of a 3-dimensional pattern with soldered on pieces. It's like that, but they're still easily adjustable. And these ones I make in quite a few sizes, starting from like a 1/4 inch to 1 inch, quite a few. They're mostly on the website, these ones that I'm showing, except for this one is new. So some have gemstones, like this one has cultivated white sapphire, and this one has citrine. And then they have all different patterns. This pattern I called Klimt. It has engravings into the black and then soldered on little details and fusion with gold. And there's one line that I call marble, because I love how when you oxidize the piece, the gold stays the same color, but the silver turns black, so you get a nice marbled effect. And I made a whole collection of that. Also, for example, these necklaces that are with garnet and oxidized sterling silver and gold. This is the citrine version that I'm wearing. And then I also make rings. Rings I typically make adjustable, so they are easy to wear on different fingers, and you can give them as a gift a little bit more easy. Or you can also email me and let me know what size you want, and then I can make it in your size. And here are some of these with the gemstones. They're not all on the website, but you can let me know if you like one. These ones are with peridot, cultivated white sapphire. And then I have this one with garnet. And then as the last piece, I wanted to show you these earrings that I wear a lot, and they have been my newest design. They're a bit three-dimensional. I call them inner circle earrings. I have them in just all silver. Maybe it's a bit hard to see with the white background. Let me take one off. So you see there's a little ball that looks like it's floating. And they are 1/2 inch, so they're not very big. And then they have a three-dimensional shape. And they also come with gold detail. Or
that-
with
That looks good.
gemstone.
You have all the options.
Exactly. And
Look at-
more.
And more. And everyone's commenting on the beautiful postcards as well, which we'll get to see more at the end. Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much, Judith. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much, Megan.
We roped everybody into this one. Thanks, Judith. Now we're gonna hear from Jennifer Lippman Bruno. Hi, Jennifer.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jen from Jennifer Lippman Bruno Design. And yes, I was the one who nagged and nagged and nagged to bring this back. These women, just very quickly, they did everything for my business when the pandemic happened. They are beyond amazing, as you all know. I finally got to meet everyone except for Sam in person. So this is a treat. I'm in the boonies in Wisconsin. They're all East Coast. I'll make it back that one day. So I think most of you know me. I'm going to very briefly, I started with just sterling silver and concrete. I eventually added some diamonds, some gold, and now I'm really ramping up all those goodies. So just a real quick history. Here is one of my best rings when I started to really start. It's sterling silver, concrete, and diamonds. It can either have 3, 5, or this one has 7. I have it with I call it my elevated bubblegum band. So it's adjustable, pretty much just once by me, but if you need to, you can adjust it. And then my latest creation, so I'll just jump ahead, is called The Awakening. And so here's a huge cocktail ring alternative. It is 6 layers. The bottom 5 are oxidized sterling silver. The top is 14 karat yellow gold, and each layer has a little diamond. If huge is not for you, I also have these very sweet stackable. You can use 1, 3, 4, 5, and they're just itty bitty. So it's 1 layer of silver, 1 layer of gold, and a diamond. But what I really wanted to focus on, since it's spring and summer and warm and the colors, I've been doing spurts of stringing, and I'll include elements of the concrete, the gold, the oxidized. So I'm just going to show you a bunch of things. Everything's on the website. If there's something you want to see, raise your hand at the end and we'll figure something out. So I'm just going to do a few. These are rubies. They're showing kind of purple on my screen, but they're more like an opaque red wine color, like a Merlot. And then there's the accent piece in the gold, the concrete, and there's a diamond on each side because it will flip. So if anything has a chance of flipping, it's going to look pretty in any way, shape, or form. Here's another really pretty. This is peach moonstone. Ugh, I'm backwards. There we go. And it also has the concrete, the golds, and the diamond on each side. And they all of my clasps are a simple hook, very safe, very secure. So this is the 14. I have a lot of these styles in sterling silver as well. So these are carnelian, a really pretty orange. They're very juicy. It's the best way to describe a lot of these beads. Again, it's got the sterling silver, the concrete, and the diamond. So I have a lot of those. Another style that I just started doing has these 2 stations. Ooh, there we go. Of handmade 14 karat yellow gold chain. So one has 3 links, one has 5. Again, with the simple hook clasp. These are Brazilian moss agate. These are beautiful stones. I have a lot of colors in this style. I've got pink tourmaline. Ooh. If you're into turquoise, these are from the Sleeping Beauty mine. Oh my goodness. My thing's reversed. I'm not used to this. And then I have a very special one. These rubies, and I'm telling you now, on my website, the color does not do it justice. These are like a gorgeous fuchsia, and these actually have 18 karat yellow gold. I decided to treat the rubies and myself and whoever gets this to something a little something something. So there's this strand. I have so much to show. Just tell me when to stop talking. These are emeralds. They're like a seafoam green, and everything else is 14 karat yellow gold hand chain. What's really fun about this necklace, it has the hook there's the hook, but then you can make it whatever length. So it's adjustable from, if you're so tiny with a 15-inch neck, but up to an 18, I believe. So there's a very special piece. And then also I like everything to be easy. So I want to work with magnets. I've had many, many people buy these pieces. Never a problem, knock on wood. So here, I can show what I'm wearing. So it's a simple magnet and it makes life so easy to take on and off. This one is an opal, and you can wear it as either a necklace, and see, done. You can wear it as a necklace, as a bracelet. On this side, I have apatite, and then I have 3 gold beads, handmade gold beads, and it has a gold clasp. This is a stunning color. I have one super long. This is coated labradorite, and this can go around your wrist 6 or 7 times. And then you can do it a really long necklace, double, a few times around. This is really fun. Oh, there's so much to show you guys. This one's a little funkier. This is purple kunzite. And what I did is I added 5 little sections, and I oxidized the silver, and then I put I tube set a little diamond on each side. And then the clasp, which is a toggle clasp, also has a little diamond. Ooh, I don't know if you could see that on each side. And then here's something a little different. This is coated hematite with a honker of a turquoise. And again, this simple hook clasp that you can, again, adjust the size.
Ooh. We are coming up soon. If you want to show us one more. I know
They're
so
really
many.
pretty. There's so many ones. This is kyanite. It's like a denim blue, and it has the gold and the concrete. Can't get it. There we go. And the diamond on each side. But this blue is, oh my goodness, there we go. This blue is stunning.
So sparkly. So many sparkly
I'm a sparkle girl. Matte metal and sparkly stones.
mixed with some concrete.
Contrast.
And a little concrete. Yeah.
And that little concrete, keep everyone on their toes.
Yeah. I love it. Thanks, Jennifer. Thank you
you.
for encouraging us to do this. as
Encourage is
well.
a very nice way of saying being very pushy.
No.
I love you guys. I mean,
Look, we
all
love
of
you
you.
too.
It's like, oh my goodness, so
So
much goodness.
We've been talking about this and you were the impetus. Thanks, Jennifer. We're going to hear next from Carla. Take it away, Carla.
Thank you. And thank you, Jennifer. Sometimes you don't realize how much you missed something until you start doing it again. And this is just, I feel like I've come home. This is terrific. And I think I'm modeling almost everyone today. So that feels like fun too. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Carla of Carla Goodian Art and Design. And I make art, hand-colored etchings for the most part, or original watercolors, a little of both. And for tonight, I'm going to join the earlier artists that kind of got up here and said, it's not on my site, it's not on my site. I'm much better about making art than I am about updating my site. So I'm going to show you a bunch of new things because I've been at it and working hard. And anybody interested in new things, email, call. I'm old school. You can pick up the phone, you can call me, you can text, and that's how we're going to get to know my work. For those of you that don't know my process, they all start with metal plates that I've designed and handmade. They're going to be upside down because that's how I roll. And here you go. And then I have a printing press here in my studio. And from that, I make prints. And the prints start off, let's see if I could find one, unpainted. They come off the press from that plate. And then they are hand painted and then framed. And so, for example, here's my Born to Stand Out in one color setup. And the problem with art, unlike jewelry, is you actually lift, it's getting a workout here. And here it is in another setup in my rainbow Born to Stand Out. So let's, oops, as I knock things off my wall. Let's start off with some of the new things I'm doing. And this is on my site. It's under the commission section. I've been having such fun for Mother's Day, for any occasion, of taking your photographs that you send me and creating artwork from it. So this is a great gift. It says, here's to strong women. May we know them, may we be them, may we raise them. And in this case, they said, and little boys too, because we put that little baby in there. And they can all be personally inscribed for Alana with Love Mother's Day. With Love Mother's Day 2024. So I'm having so much fun with these commissions where you send me a picture. I've been doing them up to 7 people. I've done 5 adult women, sisters, best friends. I did 4 women dressed as witches. For whatever reason, I didn't ask. But I'm having such fun with that. But let's focus. I want to focus on my new little ones because I went design crazy this year. And some of you know, and I've always said this, is that when I first started doing this, I used to think, you know, because I was nervous about having left the day job. I used to think about what's going to sell. And that was the wrong way to think. What's always worked for me since I started this is create what I need in my own life and then find the reason it resonates with you, and you have your own reasons. So those of you that know me know I'm not shy. I'm an oversharer. And one of the best presents I ever gave myself was downsizing my house with my husband. And when I told people that I was getting divorced after 30 some odd years, I kept hearing, I'm sorry, and I'm not sorry. So I decided a lot of people in this position have friends in this position, you're in this position, and it's something that you want to show your new beginning. You want to almost, dare I say, celebrate it. So I have a little divorce collection now in my little ones, and and she lived happily ever after. For those of you that, you know, feel the way I do, like exuberant about it, And I can do this with any skin tone and any hair color since it's hand painted. And you could order it inscribed to a special friend that needs this. For somebody that's a little more somber about it and just needs to be reminded it's going to be okay, we have this version of And She Lived Happily Ever After, which is a little more sentimental, but still in that message of moving forward. I'm going to toggle between those two messages. So for those of you that feel like I do, we have It's Over, you know, because when she sings, it's over. And then Freebird. So these are my more exuberant expressions of it. And then we have When One Door Closes, Another Door Opens. And this is really great for any transition in life. I found this is work for people for happy transitions to retirement, for college graduations, for any kind of loss. It's a super special piece. And I think the butterfly shows moving forward. In the same vein of new pieces, a little history is I had a filthy grandmother. She loved telling dirty stories. I've inherited it. By the way, her name was Minna. Everyone called her Minnie. Her second husband was Slutsky, so she was Minnie Slutsky. And this is where I got it from. So also new to the collection are my naughty animals, porno animals, whatever you want to call them. But we have Yes, Grasshopper, Slow and Steady. I'm particularly proud of this one. I think they're fun to have in a bathroom or a bedroom. And Like Rabbits. I see Laura shaking her head at me. And then for Mother's Day, I also went with new pieces, again, with that same sentiment. I have a small version that isn't as customized as the larger version I showed you, but with that beautiful phrase, 3 generations of women. It can be purchased like this with the different One World of Women, different skin tones, or you can specify the skin tones and hair color of the people in your family. Also for Mother's Day, we have Mother Ducker, and this comes with 2 ducks or 3 ducks, because, you know, sometimes mothers just need to be reminded that you're aware that some of their days are Mother Ducker kind of days. And then for some people, we also have a woman who just wants to stay home. And some of us, you know, that's one little aspect, not that we're nostalgic for the pandemic, but some of us like just relish those moments where we could be home and chill in there for a while. Flowers are always good for Mother's Day. So we have wildflowers, in addition to one you can find on my website called Garden Party, which has a rose DJ.
I love this. Want to show us maybe one more?
Sure. And then for those of us that are feeling the love, we've got My Significant Otter. And this works for any gender, any mix, any family. And again, it can be inscribed with 2 names or from one person in love with another to the other.
Oh, look, cute little Valentine. That's so nice. Thanks, Carla. Oh, always a pleasure. And I love all your new ones. It's wonderful to see. I always need to add to my collection, so I like to see where it's going next year. I just got some beautiful flowers in the mail, which I'm very into. Yeah. We're redoing a whole wall to incorporate this into our apartment. I think I'm going to be next, and then we'll be wrapping it up. So I want to say hi, everybody. I'm Megan Patrice Riley. Welcome to my studio in Brooklyn, New York. Thanks for sticking with us. We're towards the end. I'm going to show you some new work. I also have missed all of you in the past couple of years. I actually got married in a couple of years since we stopped doing art parties. So I have a new Mr. NPR, and I've been traveling around and seeing a lot of you in person. And tomorrow I'll be at the Smithsonian. If anybody's in DC, I'm really excited. So happy Smithsonian Eve. And I feel like everybody's wearing my jewelry tonight, which I also thank you. I'm gonna show you some new pieces. I put some new stuff up on the website. It's always a pleasure to see you guys. I make funky jewelry, and it's really hard to explain that in a picture without having a video. It doesn't really come to life unless I get to touch it and show you in person and play with it and like dress up and try things on. I brought some pearls today. I've been doing as usual, pearls are like one of my most favorite things. I use this really contemporary steel cable that's funky and woven. It has the 24 karat yellow gold on it. But I'm incorporating these really traditional elements. Pearls, I feel like, is like the most, I've one of the most traditional things. It is very polarizing as well, I have to tell you. When you talk about people, people are like pearls people, and people are not pearls. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for the congratulations. My husband would love that. But the pearls are so, it's very polarizing. People are very like, that's something my grandma would wear. That's something that's not me. Or some people are like, I'm obsessed with pearls. So either you're a pearl girl or you're not. And I gotta tell you, I'm a pearl girl. I like, my grandma would definitely got me pearls at a young age. I mean, my sister got little matching strands. It was the sign of getting dressed up. My mom definitely put us in twin sets and little cardigans and knee socks and Mary Janes with little pearls. Classic. So I think I try to incorporate that a lot into my work, but with more this like bubbles and fun sculptural feeling. So I brought one of my bigger pieces called the Helios. This is like a baby Helios. I'm doing a bigger one for Smithsonian. And I did one without pearls. Just sometimes you need like a dripping chain of gold. And look at that. It's like, I feel like this just comes up. This I can travel around. I definitely do this in a little pouch. And it just kind of pops back. Oh, it's like plastic bags. Oh, you guys, you could, we're in a working studio. So it pops and it's so fun. And this has a simple magnet clasp that it hinges on. That's just so nice and easy to wear. And I would wear all of these together. I want it to go all the way down. That might happen. Stay tuned. I also brought some new pearls I did with kind of like playing with math. I would use math quite a bit as an inspiration. So thinking about pie charts and showing how things are not mutually exclusive, but can be all overlapping. This is great. It has like chain here hinged with all these beautiful kind of sculptural pearls. This is a great statement piece. I feel like I keep hearing statement necklaces are back. So, and when have they ever, I don't know if they were, for me, they've always been in. And I brought a lot of statement necklaces for you guys. I also brought some of my new collection things I've been doing. I put together a huge collection of super big cable. I had made these pieces as almost an educational tool to explain the micro work that goes into the fine jewelry that I do. I use this big cable. This is what it looks like in a big form. This is the same thing, but this is the 24 karat gold and like maybe not 100th, but like a 40th of the size, the diameter. But they both have that same property where they can be squishy, easy, flexible, drapey. Has what I really love about this is that it drapes to the body at different body types. How I cut it up and fabricate and play with it really will form different curves, which we all are very different. Everyone has different sizes, lengths, necks, and have something that works with lots of people is one of my goals. So it's very inclusive as well. Think about that a lot. So I brought some I just put these up on the website. It's in the new Maxi collection. So I brought some huge pieces and some neon. And these can also be clasped in different ways. I thought this was really fun because of course, you don't want to just wear it one way. You want to have lots of things to play with. So you can wear it as almost like a tie, asymmetrical. I can bring this up and wear this together here and clasp it multiple ways. And I feel like this is very choose your own adventure, which also I love. Never one way of wearing things, right? Okay, I did a big yellow, neon yellow, and then I did some really classic pearls. This is like a Mobius strip, like a cube, with beautiful light pastel pearls. And just this again, I put a twist in it so it lays in a really cool way. It drapes again, even though it's very 3D. These are some of the things that inform the more micro work as well. Oh, I love playing with ideas and getting a little, this is also going to change all the time, but what a cool statement piece. It's like statement, but not statement. People will talk to you, but it's also very wearable. This is all things I think about. Whew, okay, one more. I did a kimono cape. This is my big one I did. It's like a little cape that you can wear. I just put this up on the website for you guys to show y'all, because it's, I don't know how I figured this out, but I figured it out how to wear it. It's like a little cape or a little shrug that you can wear, but it's also based on that cube idea as well. It's just math. I feel like we're going out, we're gonna go out, we're at parties. I'm not in a puffer sleeping bag coat anymore. It is almost 80 degrees out. I'm ready for this. This can also be done and folded different ways and worn different ways. Like, I am so excited whoever gets this, because this is the person that's gonna figure out how to wear this a lot of ways. I feel this. Like it could become this, and then you can put your arm through here. Then it becomes a little 3D. Remember like those handkerchiefs? I definitely had that moment. Early millennial time or early 2000s Y2K fashion. It was like a handkerchief thing you would wear. Horrible. But with like a little straps. Yeah, that's back. But I'm thinking about it like maybe this could also layer over a dress. I don't know. This I'm having a good time in. I also made a very wearable piece with this. I made some pearls.
Megan, I just wanted to check in with you. No, totally fine. Finish with that. And then go
Cool.
ahead.
This is the last one I'll show. Then I just made some, again, I just gotta bring it back to pearls. I made I called this my TikTok necklace. I watch way too much TikTok. But you need a little lariat, pendant, grandfather clock moment. These are some of the new ideas I'm playing with. I can't wait to see everybody at the Smithsonian. Thanks so much for being here.
So Megan, just one other thing that I feel like I need to interject here is, so you're showing us so many pieces there that have all this fluidity, which feels very feminine. But I also wanted to point out that especially with all the math, and it's absolutely not unmasculine. And so my 20-year-old son loves NPR earrings. I think I don't know if you design with that in mind.
Oh yeah.
I think that I just wanted to say it because I feel like that's something so special about your work is that it goes so many different directions.
There's a lot of, again, I want to say inclusive. It's for everybody to wear. And I have a lot of gentlemen or non-binary or whoever wearing my work and responding to it. And I have gentlemen come up and love it for their wives, and it's attractive and speaks to people. And I think that at least similar to what Carla's saying. You're speaking to people in different ways, but this, I'm so flattered by that. Thank you.
Yeah. So I didn't know, since we didn't talk about it beforehand, I'm assuming you're going to do a wrap up for us before we go into, okay.
I'm doing a little wrap up, and then we're going to open it up and say hi to everybody after we answer everybody's questions. I want to say thank you again so much for being here. What an absolute pleasure. Jennifer, thank you again. You were the perfect kick in the pants we needed. And it's so nice to see everybody. As I said before, and everybody's echoed these sentiments. We enjoy seeing you in person, but this is such a special experience. It's a little bit more intimate. Sometimes when we're at craft shows, it's hardly any moment. We have no moment to hardly even chat. And this feels a little bit more like we get one-on-one time with you. I want to thank you again for encouraging us, being with us, coming and attending these, seeing us in person, purchasing from our website, seeing us on social media, following us on social media. We love interacting with you. It's so fun. And this is just another facet of that. We also are giving you a little special treat. We're giving out a 10% discount code, which we don't do so much. I know I don't really run a lot of promotions on my website since it's all handmade. but we're gonna all give a code out for that's party time 0430. I will email this out. This is not a test. We'll make sure everybody gets that. I'll put it on for chat again. Are we gonna do this again? We don't know yet. Let's stay tuned, y'all. Thanks, Sam, for posting that in the chat. That's our code. It is active right now on my website. And we love and seeing you on Instagram and Facebook and social media as well. We do. I know I interact and chat with quite a few people, which I love seeing. I love chatting with you guys, and we're able to answer questions about some of these special pieces or commissions that you maybe want. We're gonna say thank you again, and we're gonna open this up for everybody. I know we had some wonderful chat and some questions in the chat, so we're gonna make sure we get to those. Do feel free to open up your video if you'd like. Mute yourself if you would like. If it gets too loud, you might mute and have people mute if we get too loud. So I invite everybody right now to say hello, and let's see if we have a couple questions that we need to answer. Yes, I will email everybody with the code and everybody's websites again. So you guys have a whole week. The code is active for a week. So until May 7th, next Tuesday. So you'll have plenty of time to peruse for yourself. I was thinking about mom because I always buy my mom. I always get my mom something special. So hi, Connie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I'm so
See
excited
you.
for all of you. You have been so clever and working so hard.
Oh.
And I miss you terribly.
We miss you
And
too.
I was your first customer
You were.
with Laura, the two of us. Right. And I made you go and come to the fair. And let's see who else. And Sam.
Same with
and,
us.
there
And
you
same
are.
here.
I think you are so good and you're so clever and your merchandise is fabulous. It really is. But the way you keep developing, you're unbelievable. You're so creative. Make me feel so timid. No, I miss
Not when you
all.
have a
You're very good.
fascinator on.
Yeah, right.
That would not be a word I would ever describe you, Connie.
No,
Yeah.
Never.
No. I love you all.
persuasive. I would
We
be.
love you, Connie.
You
I
too.
love you back. There's my Carla. Hi, Carla. Oh, it's good. We stay in touch, and that's great. And I really appreciate it. And I'm sorry I'm not working with you. I'm sorry I'm retired, but I like to be retired. I'm very busy. Yeah. Yeah.
Being social. Did
Very
we?
so-
I love that.
I was
Well,
just
that's
looking
the-
back and I don't know that there were any unanswered questions. I was sort of
Oh.
looking back. So if anybody has a question, you can feel free to.
What's delivery?
How fast depends on the piece, everybody, right?
Okay.
If it's
Okay.
like everything that's been in stock that we've shown, immediate. If it's gonna be a custom piece, I think everybody has different deadlines for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know we all do quite a bit of custom.
Good.
Except for me.
Yeah, and I think
Good for you. Right.
we all do like Zoom appointments, FaceTime appointments. So just send us an email from our websites. And I know with my work, I showed you the pieces that I just finished. So any of those, just send me an email and I'll just send you pictures or invite you to a FaceTime chat with me from the studio. So
Oh, that sounds very good. Send Charlie my love.
I sure will. He's photographing the product right now. Here, I'll
Okay, good. I'm glad he's
I know we're
working.
all furiously trying to update
sit
websites.
back with his headphones on.
Sam, I can't believe how old your son is. And Megan, you never told me you got married.
Yeah, I got
Why
married.
did you not tell me? So happy for you.
I don't know. It just happened. I saw you
Follow her on social
It's like a
media. You see
pandemic
everything.
wedding.
Yeah,
It's
you'll
so
know.
weird.
Hi, Laura. So nice.
Hi.
Gotta say hi, Elaine. I love seeing your faces, and Suzanne, and oh my gosh, all of you, Monica, and oh Sherry. There's so many of you.
That's
I
so
know.
good.
And yeah, it's just so.
I mean, we were like, is anybody gonna come?
Yeah.
I really
Oh.
miss it. I like being able to show my new work and not leave
I
home.
love it. I love your new work.
Thank
I really
you.
do. You're so creative. I am, not. You made me a star, all of you. You really did. And it was really fun. And I'm glad I was able to help your businesses when I did.
Yes.
And damn COVID.
Yeah, we were happy, thankful to you
There
too.
you are.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Judith, your work is so beautiful. You
Oh,
grow
thank you.
constantly. It's incredible. And someday I will get to see all of you. I will move myself out of my house someday.
You know,
But I
it
will
really
follow
is
you.
a privilege when you come to these things and we get to present at these things. Been thinking a lot about the idea of chosen family, and
Yes,
this really is a very special community of people who
it's amazing.
unbelievably creative. I get to be in awe of everyone's talent, but also the people that support us, the people that, don't, that aren't gonna just go buying willy-nilly somewhere something manufactured, that really care about handmade, that still care about craft, that still care about things not done with AI, that are done with our hands. And it's chosen family. It's really special.
You can't buy anything in a store. This stuff's terrible.
Yeah.
And
I
I
just
was the
wanted to
personal
point to-
shopper.
We actually have a member of our chosen family, Suzanne, who's been super quiet there. I think you might even be working.
Oh my God.
Yes.
She's in
Suzanne
her studio
Moore,
too.
who has presented many times before.
I couldn't miss this. I just like,
Oh, hi.
Hello.
I just wanted to see you
My God,
all.
it's
and
another
just
one.
like, what?
Another one. You don't remember me, but I remember you.
I do. I just direct messaged you and said, hi, it's so great to see you.
Oh, nice of you. It's so great to see
You got to
you.
get out of your house and come to shows.
Well, that's
We
the
miss you.
problem. Really not. But I will do my best. When you guys are around with personal appearances, I will try. I do try. But I get so busy. It's just, I have a lot of commitments. I have 3 adult grandchildren. Remember when they were babies? They're adults. Yeah.
I remember
Also,
when
people
everybody was babies.
Are we doing another one? Also, people are asking if you are to travel to an art show, what's a good one that? Oh yeah, Carla and Suzanne are gonna be at Art Writer this weekend at Lyndhurst.
I'm not
3
going to
days,
this.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Yeah.
totally worth it. Amazing group of artisans, beautiful grounds in Westchester on this gorgeous estate, Lyndhurst Estate. And Judith and I, looks like almost definite, for 2 weeks around the week before and after Mother's Day, are going to have kiosks at Grand Central Terminal.
Great. Oh, I'm glad. That's terrific. Good for
Please
you.
come see us in the
You-
city.
You all sign up for the fair? You all going to be at the
Us
fair?
in process. In process.
In process.
Depends on the jury. Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, God. They really know what they're doing. Oh, did I say that?
So just for those of you that are in the Philadelphia area or in Connecticut, I'm actually going to be at Rittenhouse Square coming up for Mother's Day weekend, and that's a fabulous show. And
It is.
it's a delightful place to be. And then the other one that I'm really excited to be returning to is the Bruce Museum in Greenwich, Connecticut.
How
So
terrific.
those two are great shows to go
Yeah.
see if they're in your area.
Someone asked if we're
Be
out
anywhere?
west.
Ever coming out west?
Oh, yes. Well, I'm doing a kind of a crazy 6-week trip in which I'm going to be in Park City for the Utah Arts Festival. I'm then going to be going to Whitefish, Montana, again for another art
Good for you.
festival. Jackson, Wyoming, and then end up in Edwards, Colorado before I go home.
It's a
Anybody coming to the West Coast?
Not
LA?
no.
Oh, I will be in LA probably in September doing a trunk show with one of my stores because I go out. I do a trunk show every year there because my mom is there. Speaking of my mom is, I'm
best.
always
Send her my best and your
Yeah.
sister. Oh,
Yes.
my
My
goodness.
3 children are getting married this year. Just saying.
oh,
okay?
congrats.
2 girls and a boy. So September 1st is the first of the 3 weddings. So I don't know if I'll be able to see you. So
Aw, but congratulations.
Appearances in
thank you. I got them each a RBG picture that Carla did for me and made it personal. It was just wonderful.
Oh,
That makes
I
me
love
so
that.
I have
happy.
one hanging on my wall. in my desk.
what was the question?
I missed a question.
What
Somebody
question?
was-
Hi, my friend was asking about Megan's work. My friend Allison here is also an artist. Hi. I live in Boston now. I don't know if you guys are coming around Boston. I know I used to be near New York City, but now we're up in Boston. But yeah, we love. She's asking about Megan's work. Oh, thank
Love
you. It.
If you want to buy Megan's work, you can come out to Hawaii because she
Ah.
shows it at the
Okay, send the
shows it at
ticket.
the art museum here. And you guys can organize an art show in Hawaii.
Oh, I'm 100%.
And we're all gonna
behind
stay with Shari.
Yes,
We're all
we
gonna
will.
crash.
Oh, I love it. I was
But
just
the
saying, we have to
people
take a
who
trip to
said
New York City.
Boston, it's not Boston, it's a bit of a hike, but it's about 2 hours. I'm gonna be in Western Massachusetts, July 4th weekend at the Great Barrington Art Fair at Butternut. And July 20th, I'm doing a trunk show for a beautiful store in Lenox called Concepts of Art, and they're serving Prosecco and showing my work. So what could be better than that?
Great, good for you.
They're campy.
They'll be on, they're on the event page of my website.
Thank you.
Although all of us going to Sherry's house might be sort of in line with that.
Well, we can always sleep on the
Boy.
beach. We can always sleep on the beach. I'd like to go on that trip.
Sherry.
Are you going to Grand Central again for this coming fair this year or no?
We
The art
don't know
party at
yet.
Grand
We don't
Central?
We
know
don't know yet. We're all in the process of submitting our applications for jurying. You know, there's only 36 spots and
Ooh,
we all really want to do it. Not getting in might mean they still love our work, but they want to rotate the show. You never
Yeah.
know. Just
You
I was
never
saying,
know.
we gotta take the train
You
from
know-
Boston to New York City for that.
Never,
we all
We'll
kind
be
of like,
somewhere.
I used to know.
yeah, Connie used to know.
Yes.
Those were the days.
Yes.
The days when I could call them idiots.
But I think we all have an event page on the website where you can see where we are.
Yeah, definitely will. I know you're around in the city sometimes, and I haven't been able to get to you because weekends I'm with my family because they insist. I'd like to take vacation. I did have a vacation, but it was with them.
I
But
love it.
before-
Everyone's like connecting. Nancy was here and she ended up leaving because she was with her family. That's why we haven't done as many of these because we're open and getting busier, but this is so fun to have this.
Oh, I think it's the best thing I've done in 3 years. So I have to tell you that.
Well, everybody's going to be getting an email from us, and
Good.
if it happens again, this group will certainly know. I think that's a little up in the air.
Okay.
We're working on to be continued, you
Be
guys.
continued.
To be continued. Thank you so much for coming out, everyone. It's just such a delight to see your names and to connect this way and to remember that we can still do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our technical skills are still here. Woo.
You get better and better. You really do. You get better and better.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you. That was beautiful saying that.
Nice
Appreciate
seeing
it.
Suzanne too. Next time Suzanne will.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, Suzanne, next time you're on here.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks to everybody for being here. Have a
Thank
great
you.
night.
Thank you.
Right, thank you. Thanks, Mary
Thank
Carol,
you.
for making it.
Thank you. It was just great being a watcher and viewer.
Oh, Suzanne.
Thank
Fun,
you.
huh?
Well,
Relax.
All right, guys. See,
I wrote you in and Francesca. I talked to Francesca too. Vitali.
Oh, good. Oh, good. So I want to tell you that I was supposed to be in a class tonight from 7 to 9, and I've got them on video, and I've got the sound turned down. I'm like, I am so sorry. I have to be with my women.
Oh, I love that.
Good for you. Well,
Thank
you were my dinner. because I haven't had it yet.
Oh. Well, I had wine with you guys.
Oh,
That's it.
naturally.
And did
I
too.
would expect that. I would expect that. So elegant. Wine.
Congratulations, Megan, by the
Oh,
way.
thank you guys so much. I appreciate that.
Bye, guys. I'm gonna go eat dinner.
Bye,
Thank
honey.
I love
you.
you all so much, and I
Thanks
miss
for
you all
coming.
so much.
More to come, you guys. Thanks again. Thanks everyone for being
Bye,
here. We're
Connie.
gonna sign off, I think, and
Thanks
we'll
for
see you
having us.
soon.
Thank
Oh.
you.
Wonderful to see everybody.
Y'all look awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Whoops. Can't leave. I don't want to leave. I'm going to
I
leave.
got it. I don't know.
I'm going to leave. Yes, where are you, leave? There you are. Ciao.
I have a question. Is there going to be a recording?
Yes.
There
I
is a
said-
recording. Do you, who recorded? Do you want to stop it? I'm working on removing right now.
You are I can't do it because you're the
Oh,
host.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Is
thought
it
I
going
was
to
the
be on
co-host.
on YouTube, or is there a link?
I'll do both.
Oh, great.
I'll put it on YouTube and I'll send it to y'all for you guys to post where you want.
Thank you.
Thanks everybody for being here.
Thank
Um,
you.
Yeah,
Wow.
just 1 second. I'm almost there. Let's see.
Thank you, Jennifer. You're frozen. Okay. Oh, no,
Okay, that's everybody, right? It's just us. Okay.
it's just
There we
us.
go.
Sorry, I'm
Okay, we
locked in
did
on the
it.
removal situation, so I couldn't
Thank
talk.
you, ladies, so much for having me. That was really nice.
Oh, we did it. That was great. Thanks, Jennifer.
Thank you,
Good
Jennifer.
job.
I'm very pushy.
No,
I
not-
kept saying,
you're not
let's
at
go,
all.
let's go, let's
You're so
go.
Midwest that you think you are, but no, not at all.
Well, that's because my parents and everyone and grandparents and great-grandparents are from Brooklyn. I just happen to be raised here. I'm East Coast.
Yeah.
I'm so not Midwest.
Do you know, Jennifer, I was realizing while I listened to you, I freaking love your voice. Like I would have you recorded while I just go to sleep or something. I was thinking of, what is the word?
Everyone tells me I have a
SMR.
little girl's voice.
No, you have the best voice. I love it.
That's the new one. I'm going to tell my family because they probably